All right, you guys, hello, happy Monday motivation. We are going to change things up today, and we are going to do 100 of your questions because I want to kiss you guys and thank you so much. We broke 100,000 followers on Twitter, and that makes me want to party in the pants with some chocolate. Wait, that sounds weird. Anyways, yeah, so today's video is seriously just dedicated to, I am going to pull up, I posted something on my CarlieStylez Facebook fan page. If you haven't liked it, please go do so. I'm going to be, my goal this month is to be really interactive on there, messaging and more pictures, things I don't post on Instagram, things I don't post on Twitter, so it's going to keep things a little bit different for you guys. Sorry, I had to clean the lens. So head on over there and check it out. Make sure you like the page, leave a comment, let me know that this video sent you there. And we are going to interact a lot more on there. I want to post a lot. Be a lot better about posting on Facebook. I feel like that's a missing link, and a lot more of you have Facebook than Instagram and Twitter, so it will work out. That way I can reach all of you on some level. Anyways, congratulations everybody. We have reached 100,000 followers on Twitter. To me, that feels huge because I feel like I'm very interactive on Twitter, and I feel like that is a lot of friends. I have a lot of friends, and I just honestly wish and genuinely hope you guys can believe that I say that honestly, usually these monuments and these milestones bring me to tears and just make me feel so grateful and so humble for the position that I have and the platform that I'm able to use. And I really just hope that it's always a positive experience for anybody watching my channel, and that more than anything, I feel like a word I want to use is relatable. I don't use high quality editing, lighting, whatever. I just like to keep it real. And I've bought nice lights. I have a nicer camera that I'm vlogging with right now. But there's something really raw and real about just you and I connecting and me just talking to you without setting, without lights. Like literally, we're just in my bedroom. It's a mess. I mean, there's Molly's dog bed. Like, you are really in my life right now. This is real. This is natural lighting just coming from my window. I don't have lights to soften my wrinkles or to make me look younger. I don't have professional makeup done. Like, this is just you and I, how you would see me if you met me in real life, hanging out. And I really honestly love that. And I hope that with my channel, you guys can just feel like you're hanging out with me and that we are best friends. So I wanted to answer 100 questions for you guys of just anything you want to know about me. I'm going to be as honest as possible. I think that there was only 70 comments. No, there's 103. We just broke 103. So I'm going to try to whip through these. I hope you guys like them and hang in there with me because we're going to get through them and you're going to learn a lot more about CarlieStylez. All right, we are ready to rock and sock. I have them pulled up. If I pronounce your name wrong, I'm sorry. I have no talent when it comes to speaking like foreign or exotic or other languages. I speak very much like I'm from Idaho. So the first question comes from Hannah Finlay. She asks, what inspired you to start YouTube? Of course, my brother Shay Carl did. It was really amazing to me that he was just like your average guy installing granite countertops and being a DJ and just wanted to live his life on camera and spend some time with his family and show the world that you can be you and you can be overweight or you can do anything you want and you can do it and be happy. And so to me, that was a huge thing. Also, if you guys don't know, I am a mom. I have a little boy named Cooper. He is 6. And I love that I can spend majority of my time with him at home. And to me, that's always kind of been a dream. I never thought I would be just a stay-at-home mom. I wanted kind of like a talent or hobby to do so that it could take me out of the home, or I could feel like I had something that I was fulfilling or working for, and not just you know, being stuck at home. Not that there's anything wrong with that. These are just my own personal things. So YouTube, I feel like, gives me that chance. And the more that I've gotten into YouTube and the more that I've experienced in my life, the more I realize that we need more honest people in this world. We need more people who are willing to be vulnerable and to be raw and just to put out their mistakes and their flaws as much as their talents, so that everybody else can feel like, hey, like, I don't have to be perfect to be great, and I don't have to not mess up to be able to overcome anything. And that's just what I hope to be, because I have lots of mistakes and lots of rawness about me. Moving on, Lucy O'Connor, why did you decide to become a YouTuber? More than anything, I just wanted to reach out to women and to anybody struggling who's gone through heartache, who's gone through depression, who's gone through an eating disorder, who's gone through a divorce, who wants to overcome their goals and just feel like like I said, you don't have to be perfect, or you don't have to come from this rich family, or you don't have to come from amazing I mean, you look at there's some people that even I know in my life, like, you have all these talents, you're beautiful, you can sing, you can do all these things, like, share the rest with us. So I wanted to start a place where it's like, it's okay just to be you and to be normal and to be average, I guess, if you will, because I don't think I'm anything fancy or high-end or, you know, just the way the world kind of puts the glitter around certain things. I wanted it to be cool, to be normal, and to be who you are, and just to, whatever you have to offer, that is awesome, that is wonderful. It's not average, it's great, and you're offering somebody else that in the world. So anyways, that's what my hopes of starting a YouTube channel came from. Shelby Bishop. Shelby, you've been a very loyal viewer from the beginning. I recognize your name. Thank you. Do you plan on visiting any place for vacation this summer? I really love camping. I love fishing so much. I'm such an Idaho girl, and the older I get, the more I get back down to my roots. And I love, obviously, visiting California. It's warm. There's the ocean, Disneyland. The food places to eat there are amazing. But more than anything, I love to barbecue. I love hamburgers on the grill. I love fishing. I love sleeping under the stars. I love riding four-wheelers, getting mud in my hair. I hope to go camping a lot, and I really want to take Cooper. Molly Towers asks, do you think you will have any more children, and do you have any names you particularly like? Yes. Obviously, people give me crap all the time that I need to, like, lay off Steve, because I'm always like, I want a baby. And this is something that him and I actually kind of got into a thing about. He's like, sometimes I feel like you don't want to have a baby with me, you just want to have a baby in general. I'm like, pretty sure I know what it takes to make a baby, and I'm pretty sure if I wanted to just get knocked up, I could go out and just get knocked up. I'm not saying I'm anything hot, but I'm pretty sure that I could find somebody that would be willing just to give me a baby. I mean, you can order a baby online. You can get a turkey baster, and anyways, if you're young watching this, don't Google it, but that's not the point. I love Steve. I love the man he is, and I love how our dynamic in our relationship is, and obviously if I didn't love him, I wouldn't put my value of me, my motherhood, on him as well, because I think I'm a pretty dang good mom. If anything else, I love being a mother, and I know that's what Heavenly Father has called me to do. It's one of my talents I feel like I really value as being a mom, and so I've told Steve 100 times, you know, it's not that I just want to have a baby with anybody. I love that I trust you enough to be the father of my child, and obviously, you know, we need to get married and other things, but anybody I've ever dated, I've always been very forward with, are you going to want a family one day? Are you going to want kids? And this is something you guys should understand, because you guys always tell me, oh, you have a baby, you have a kid, just relax, like, it will happen. And it's not like every day I wake up and I'm like, can I have a baby? Can we get pregnant? Can I do this? It's not that. It's just I've always desired to be a mother. I've always desired to have a big family. And that's not something that's ever going to go away. And there's nothing wrong for me to be like, I can't wait to have kids. It doesn't mean I love Cooper any less. When you guys say that, I want to come through the screen and knock you out. I don't think that anybody knows how much I love my son. I love him so much that I would do anything for him, and any mom feels that way, but I really love my son, and I would never undervalue him or take any attention away from him because I'm wishing for other kids. But is it on my bucket list? Is it on my goals? You bet your sweet little bottom it is. I want way more babies, as many as the Lord's want to bless me with. I think I would have an army if I could. And that's ever since I was 13, I knew I wanted to be a wife, I wanted to be a mom, I wanted to serve on the PTA and be that soccer mom and that dance mom, and just, I love family. I'm all about family, and obviously if you've watched my family's channels, you know that we enjoy that. I enjoy it in the holidays when we're around everybody that you love, and you know, it's hard to keep up with friends, it's hard to maintain those relationships, but family is where it's at. My home is my refuge at the end of the day. When I come home, and I'm around Cooper and Steve's here, I just feel like this is my sanctuary, this is my refuge from the world, from everything else that's going on, and nothing would make me happier than just to have many children and just a big family around me that's like, we can turn to each other at the end of the day. So on that rant, yes, I want more children. I really love the name Capri. I named my dog that once, which is weird, and I had to end up giving that dog away because she was a vicious little being to my son. But I gave her away. She's doing well. All of you who keep asking about Capri, she is fine. It was hard for me, but it wasn't that hard when she bit through my son's lip. I was like, yeah, you gotta go. I'm choosing you. I'm choosing my kid over my dog. Weird, I know. So yes, Molly, I would love to have a daughter. I love girls. If not, I have my nieces, so it's totally great. But yeah, whatever the Lord wants to bless me with, He'll bless me with. But I love the name Capri. And I have lots of other names picked out, but I'm not going to tell you. I'm not going to tell you until I have them. So, Sophie Louise McPhee, will you be coming over to the UK anytime soon? We would love to have you here. I would love to travel. I have never been out of the United States, you guys. And I was supposed to go to Body Power with Steve in May and come over to the UK and have a meetup with you guys, but I don't think my visa is going to come through fast enough. I can't find my birth certificate, and so I just ordered that. That's coming, and then I'm going to go apply. But I know that I'm coming to New Zealand in July. That's my first time out of the U.S. I'm going to come with Steve on one of his trips. So if you guys live in New Zealand, we're going to have a meetup. I would love to meet you. And I'm not sure what part. I'll find out and let you guys know. But yes. Jade Kershaw, would you rather have a duck-sized horse or a horse the size of a duck? I would love to have a horse the size of a duck because I love tiny things like puppies, like little things. I just love them. Madison Bogart, do you watch any YouTubers regularly? Yeah, my family, I try to keep up with them. There's just so many of my family members with so many channels. My family, I really like the MM&L show. Shout out Laura and Michelle. You guys are hilarious. Your dynamic of their friendship is so fun to watch. They're very girly. Candy Johnson, Sharzad, everybody on the Moms Do. I really like keeping, you know, they're friends, and I feel like we can keep touch. But I like watching CarlieStylez. If you haven't ever watched her, you should check out her channel and like her videos. Yeah. Hannah, you already said something. I can't answer your question. Sarah Attard, how did you and Steve meet? We met in California, which is really crazy. One day we'll tell this story on a channel that we're going to start one day. But, yeah, we met in California and kind of through John, the guy who won my Bachelor series. So shout out to you, John. Thanks, buddy. Love ya. Caitlin Donahue, your suggestions for overcoming anxiety, depression, and becoming happy again. I'm not even kidding when I'm saying this, and I'm 100% serious and not coming from who I am, but it's like my testimony to you. There are wonders of endorphins and happiness and feeling good about yourself when you work out. Not that you have to get like, lose all this weight or focus on doing all these crazy things, but just moving your body. The power of moving your body and the way it releases these endorphins that just make you feel confident and happy, it can do wonders for your mental, your physical, your spiritual. And honestly, journaling, writing down all these little things that worry you, ripping up that paper and throwing it away, does something for the release and the disconnection of you storing it in here and putting that out somewhere else. So get a journal, work out, take care of your body. Don't stay in bed all day. Force yourself to get out of bed, and then start counting all of the things around you that you are grateful for. Even if you have cancer, one of my very best friends, she is fighting for her life right now. She has 2 little girls and a husband, and every single day she posts something on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter that's positive. When she totally has every excuse to feel bad for herself or to be down, she doesn't. And she's even said, you know, I feel like I'm a pretty positive person, and it's hard for me to think that anybody in the world can't choose to be positive if you want to. So like my brother said, happiness is a choice, and sometimes we have things that are hard that we have to go through. But honestly, Caitlin, I would just get a journal, start walking, power walking, try to jog, ride a bike, swim, yoga, Pilates, some way moving your body can really, really help you. Izzy Kendall, if you weren't a YouTuber, what job would you do? I would love to own like a boutique or be some kind of like manager. I love telling people what to do. Imagine that. But I also like making people feel good about themselves. So I think like personal training with like a personal stylist, having this like salon boutique where people come in and I like change their look and change how they feel about themselves and just making them happy. Something like that I think is one day is in the works. Would you guys come and visit me in Little Pocatello, Idaho if I had a shop like that? That would be kind of like a dream. Lucy O'Connor, what is your favorite quote? If you guys don't know, I'm a quote whore. I love to post quotes on Instagram. And I think that I have different quotes that apply to different times in life. But honestly, if I have to fall back on one, this is another thing you should know me. I'm a Gemini and I hate making choices or favorites. I hate picking favorites because I like to have options. But attitude, gratitude, and or how does the quote go? Gratitude is a state of your attitude. And I kind of cling back to that because I think that, you know, when Steve and I are fighting, or I feel like my channel's not doing well, or I feel like I've gained weight, or I get stressed out about things, I really try to turn things and make them positive. And sometimes I've been around people I don't even realize I do it, and they're like, oh, you're always so positive. And I'm like, really? I feel like I'm really being a stick in the mud right now. But I think it's like a habit I've tried to make, and it's really made my life, an impact on my life, and I hope people that I'm around. And so attitude is a state of gratitude, and I don't know if I said that backwards before, but yeah, counting your blessings does wonders for your psyche. Touched me as I've touched you. Oh my god, this is going somewhere that doesn't need to be. I'm so sorry.